These comps. I think about Navi's comp, and I'm thinking, where do we play? What lane do we play for? And I'm a little bit unsure. Probably gonna be around bot, making sure that Hans Canna has been getting chunked.
Halfway to Meganar, has level 6, Volt Breaker across the wall, hits onto Rhilech. Canna begins to open up, Maynter trying to walk across. There's the equalizer, flag and drag onto Yike, and Yike just went for it, but NAVI immediately pounced.
What? Lane management and lane management from Maynter. I think a lot of that play is not only from Rhilech, but also Maynter's fantastic lane setup for that play. So great tandem and a good look.
Rhilech flashes forward, gets the smite miasma down with the cataclysm as well as Yike can't escape. Perfectly played from NAVI.
And it kind of just forces you, like almost hard forces you to flow states. Parus
gets Blast Cone back. Now, Yike and Busio both have their ultimates. The Drake down to 2k, Cosmic finally going wide, Bolt Breaker away from Yike, and that will be first dragon of the game, alongside the first 3 grubs going over to NAVI.
Yeah, and we said it, the early Sunderman guy though.
NAVI looks to the invade, Rhilech has to flash over the wall as KC have invested 5 towards this top side. Poby the new target. Miasma down, scatter the weak, Busio flash taunt, and Poby unleashed power. The Chainmail Nace is not enough as Canna finds a house over the wall to get the kill.
Ball of NAVI. They haven't really gotten anything since that early game. Now Canna jumps in.
It's about to go Meganar. Maynter here gets overheated, slammed into the wall by the Gnar. There's a stand united for the follow-up. Maynter puts down an equalizer. Can just begin to walk away now, and Canna and Busio burn. Meanwhile, on the bot side, it's kyeahoo the target for NAVI, but he keeps him at bay as well. Second Drake of the game will go pretty simple for them. Still 2 plates on that top side. Riftail charges in, and there we are. KC with first brick will even out the goal between them and NAVI, at least in the short term.
Yeah, Canna respecting on the top side as Maynter is pushing there as well for the cross snap.
I mean, this is one of the easier drives. They've opened up a gap for you, but the Temper Fate in time. Well done from Parus to avoid that second charge in, and eventually NAVI take the tower in the top side.
Golden Nexus. That is
must be worth more. Poby with a pet front gaze here. Miasma down as well. kyeahoo force low, does still have the flash. Parus on his way across. Cosmic Binding going to be important, and Cosmic Binding still hits, and Parus just gets the kill. kyeahoo decides against flashing away. Canna now joins the fray with that TP. Cosmic Binding doesn't hit this time, and Parus will fall for it. Canna gets an answering kill.
Still, I think you take
it with the Caulfield's Warhammer close with the double long sword. Samdi looking for Yike. Rhilech going forward.
Yike is very deep here.
Yeah, Samdi's low on mana. Caliste is here. Yike flashes, Volt Breaker, flag and drag for the follow-up. Gravity field down, but Samdi's already got him. And a Tempered Fate as well onto Caliste.
Oh, where's your flash, buddy?
No flash.
Oh, where's your flash, buddy?
A cataclysmic event for KC as you say NAVI need to force a fight, and from your mouth to NAVI's ears, immediately they find 2 kills. NAVI have flashes aplenty, only Rhilech lacking here. The Cataclysm up in 5 seconds. The Drake the target, 5k on it. NAVI forced back, gated away by KC, and it looks like they might be giving up the ghost on this one. Canna with an R only onto Rhilech's Mikhails. The equalizer down as well as they look for Caliste and kyeahoo. Rhilech goes in with the Cataclysm, but he can't get close enough to the Drake to take it. Caliste gets the shutdown on Rhilech, and now NAVI all trying to retreat, but Samdi has to arcane shift away.
Right, they got those 2 picks. They got the 2 kills onto the AD carry and jungle of NMT, but still they were later for the objective.
It shows how much it costs you staying looking for the damage. You can see how much damage that Victor has been able to put out through this game.
It's also a tierless Cassiopeia. I just saw his build. He went for Rocket Belt and Roa, which is a little bit unconventional. Usually you see the Seraph Embrace on the Cassio with the Roa to get rid of tank, but now
just clips onto the wall, but there's the equalizer, there's the Cataclysm, everyone devastation for Karmine Corp as they are absolutely routed by NAVI.
And NAVI with a cataclysmic team fight destroys KC there. They're all grouped up together into the meat grinder of Maynter, Rhilech, and Poby, and that's most likely will be the Baron for NAVI.
And that is the problem. When you stand united onto an engage, you're going in no matter what. Busio lands amidst the fires of hell itself. And NAVI full in dive. 50 seconds on the next Drake as well. NAVI are playing mid-bot. They are giving up top lane for now as Canna gets to push that one out for a little bit.
Yeah, no flash on kyeahoo. Look at that. That is the target, but there's Busio that's caught for now.
Busio first. Oh,
God, a damage.
He had flash and heal that whole time. Up towards a Shadow Flame, it seems, with the alternator, and there he does get his third as well. The KC have given up this Drake. It will be soul point now for NAVI. And Baron expiring relatively soon.
Might be a genius.
All you need is a small dash to totally negate the majority of mid laners' kits.
Yeah.
And NAVI continue to push in with their Baron buff here. They will take another tier 2 on the top side. Maynter is forcing Canna back underneath his turret as well.
Yeah,
but NAVI move across.
kyeahoo is rage splitting right now. That's what I do in solo queue. When my team is losing, I go to the side and then I pray.
Guys, I'm 1,500 gold ahead. Can we not just play around me as the miasma comes down to Canna, who gets out with a hop and a skip and a jump away from the Cataclysm, but
it's still going.
Tower, it's still going to be the target. kyeahoo continues to push in, does have TP, now begins his recall as Busio on a bit of a flank. Inhibitor down. Oh, Pony flashes Headbine Gaze. Caliste grounded on the miasma. The Rocket Belt won't get you out of this. Poby finds his opposite number as the Victor falls in the base. NAVI don't get too much more out of it as kyeahoo continues to split on the top side. Yike's going to push the wave in mid. Might even be able to get the tower there. kyeahoo answering with an inhib tower of his own. Canna trying to stop the ports, but he doesn't get either of them. And Samdi, Rhilech, and Parus will, well, should be able just to walk out.
How much would you be willing to pay for it? Don't address that.
In real life?
No, like in game.
Oh, I mean, Blank Dagger exists in Dota. The problem for KC is walking into darkness when there is a Cassio on the other side. Very, oh my god! Oh my god, Rhilech! The never-before-seen Dragon Flag combo that just doesn't work. A Stand United on the back line with the Cataclysm coming out. Somebody trying to survive, but Yike is able to get out. Busio takes a tower shot. He walks away, and now Maynter pulled back by the Gnar. Oh, NAVI, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone entirely wrong. Busio's going to use his time just to walk towards the fountain. Chased out by Parus, should be able to execute.
Wow. Wow. That really just happened.
Yeah, a Dragon Flag.
That really just happened.
Does he get out? He doesn't get out. There's a tower here. Continues to walk. And then he's dead. But Drake, Rhilech could look for the steal.
And he really wants to, but here, Poby has arrived. Doesn't have flash quite yet. Will just be the dragon picked up here for KC. But yeah, that fight was a disaster to try to save him, but then he just locks him in with a Vi. And suddenly Maynter steps completely alone by himself because everyone is trying to peel for Samdi. It's just a very split fight, and it's frustration on the faces of the NAVI coach.
Get the pen out, go to one. Right in, don't do that again. Tempered Fate onto Yike. Miasma down as well. Gravity Field will get the stun onto Rhilech. Cataclysm, Vault Breaker, they'll turn it back onto this Jarvan who has his own Guardian Angel. An Equalizer down, only clicking onto the heels of kyeahoo. A Vault Breaker out, still the Yike goes down. Maynter trying to chase Busio and Canna towards the bottom side. Scatter the weak on Samdi! And the Unleashed Power finds the kill, and now Canna is bouncing on the heads of his opposition, bouncing on the graves of his enemies as KC clean up the fight. Their team fighting continues to impress as NAVI just can't stand up to the test.
It's like watching G2 back in the days. I don't know what happens early game, but KC somehow manages to come back in the game every single time. Just pure team fighting execution right now. Canna, you have to be a little bit careful.
It's the Hunter Baron. This could kill him. Ah! This could kill him. Canna tries to jump away. Busio, so Caliste now has to
It's a raid boss.
It's a good... Okay.
Can they do this?
I think they can. I think Caliste with Siphon Power should have enough shielding to survive through it. kyeahoo will get a target a couple of times, but they'll kill it.
Okay, they had DBM ready.
Really want to split up as Busio Hex flashes over the wall. Rhilech goes on to Canna. Nard back. Rhilech just went straight into the Mega Nard, then Cataclysms. He's a mile away from his team. He puts down the Equalizer. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Parus gets chased out with the Unleashed Power. The Spooky Ghost coming out from that Syndra enough. And they do get damage down, NAVI, but they don't get enough to actually kill off anyone of KC.
It's cracks showing in the NAVI team fight execution right now. They look a little bit disjointed, they look a little bit startled. They don't really know how to approach the fights anymore when they've fallen a little bit behind. Compare that to KC, who always plays together no matter what happens. I think it's clear why this game shows why KC is seen or deemed to be one of the favorites.
And it shows why we've been praising kyeahoo as well. 14 stacks now on his Medjay. He's 4,500 gold ahead in the 1v1 matchup where everyone on his team is struggling to get more than 100 in advantage over his opponents. Yeah, who's had some really good scatter of the weeks. Unleash power on somebody in the fight around the other side.
It's the
It's a five-man pincer. Canna steps forward. Parus is already almost dead. Canna still has the GA. Here comes Yike. Deal with another. Deal with another. Stand united. There's the Gnar from Canna. Temper Fate going a mile behind. And now KC really begin to put their foot down. Really begin to step forward. There's too many ways that you can die as NAVI. And KC are very willing.
Will win the fight.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. It's about trust. It's about faith in your teammates, knowing they will step up if you are the target.
And because NAVI are also aware of that, they're holding off on their resources. And you've already lost one of your players to only a Gnar walking in. Good taunt in from Busio as Parus takes a magical journey out. Cosmic Binding only hits one as Caliste delays taking at that portal himself. KC now absolutely routing NAVI. Oh, it is.
Just walking past your base gates is already a risk at this point.
Great job from the observers to show us the fog of war there. Caliste actually flashless. Tries to trade onto mid. He just kills it with the Arcade Storm! Doesn't quite take it. Stand United coming out. Caliste in the end does get the kill. And they thought he had no flash, but because of it, they have no lives. Caliste almost survives as Parus takes him out in the end, but KC collapse on the rest of NAVI, and NAVI collapse around them. KC, incredible stuff. Caliste left out in the top lane, but he was purely bait at the end of the hook.
It was a bumpy start from KC, but slowly but surely they clawed their way back. Yikes, Vi didn't have the best game so far, but the rest of the team stepped up and helped them across the finish line. They're pushing down the inhibs. This will most likely be the game and in favor of KC.
It was a very bumpy road to get here, and it's only game one of the best of three, but KC showed why they must be feared here in the LEC as they continue their winning ways against NAVI.
Onivia will neutralize the Taliyah. The Taliyah can go anywhere and influence this top matchup incredibly hard.
There was the tiniest bit of PTSD where I was like, Sehen, jungle, Lisa in top from Rhilech lane.
Finn, I know it's almost 10 PM, but you know, yeah. I mean, they could.
You never know. Yike will take the Raptors, pushing him away, but Parus has rotated up here. Busio is very strong in this fight,
It does impact back. Smite comes out. It's Yike that gets the Razor Beak. Oh, good Zenith played away from Busio. Yike is low. Sonic Wave, Resonating Strike, follow up from Rhilech, but he doesn't land the Tempest Cripple. Then he has to dash away. Flash Shield of Daybreak. kyeahoo gets the kill with the Crystallize. He has no egg, and because of that, he has to flash away. And now Busio needs some help to survive this. A Flash Frost from kyeahoo into the Frostbite. Not enough to freeze out Parus.
And it's just overzealous.
Oh, Zenith Blade onto Poby again. He's got no flash. Shield of Daybreak downsides, makes shove, knocks back Busio with the orders from kyeahoo and up. Parus now exhausted as kyeahoo steals away. I mean, he's probably in the shop or something, you know? Or he just, you know, he thought, wow, I can just survive this, you know? I'll just base in it. Arcane Combat's not going to hit me.
Made a Mickey?
Yeah.
What's that?
A Michael.
A Michael.
It's, if you take the Mickey out of me, it's like you're mocking me, right? So it's, haha, you've been made a Mickey of. Anyway, there's another fight. Flash Frost coming out as Rhilech is caught with the Frostbite as well. Good impale and hit back Parus. Rhilech dives back in with the kickback and the supports are exchanged. Now Rhilech needs to get out because kyeahoo's on the chase. Glacier Storm crystallize and Yike trying to get in range will be close enough for the auto. It's a double for the chase. Meanwhile, on the bot side, Caliste getting caught out with that Weaver's Wall, tries to walk it out. The seismic shove doesn't connect, and nor does the threaded volley. Caliste
He's insane for holding flash there. It's insane.
He didn't get it the first time, so I had to repeat the joke.
Thank you for repeating it.
Busio
It's been a long
back
day.
with the Dread return. Maynter looking for the trade here into the Leona. Shield of Daybreak there for the Stun. The Cultivation of War stacking up on Maynter, but Yike is now on the flank. Maynter trying to trade into Canna. Caliste walks through the tower range. There's the Impale. They'll pull back. This is Hen. Locked against the wall. He will respawn. Rhilech on his way across, has the Dragon's Rage, Grim Deliverance, flash away from Caliste. Maynter flashes for him on the chase. Canna chasing in as well as Parus lands the stun. Maynter falling low, he'll go down as will Caliste. And now KC TPing in assistance. Bird is the word for kyeahoo as he flies in from the fountain and makes sure that Parus and Rhilech can't go any deeper.
Yeah, I thought Casey was trying to kind of CC lock him so he couldn't reapply his passive, waiting for it to run out, but he did end up getting the respawn there.
Really from KC. And NAVI are willingly taking the fights that KC are giving them, but NAVI are getting more out of the fact that they're usually undermanned in the fight.
That play was definitely overzealous by KC. They went way too deep there, especially with the TP coming out so loud. Looking at each other, who will Michael who?
That is the question. Who will Michael who? Well, Parus jumps onto Yike. Hexagon made him down as well as Yike tries to get on the right side of the wall. Lands the double impale, but he is low, and Sandy can just take him out. Another kill over to the Ziggs. This time
To Yike.
the Yike.
They got Michael.
Oh.
Yike. This is your fault, Medic.
No,
I've been casting it with you all day. If I make a bad pun, it's because of you. Okay, we're going mid here.
Puns are perfect. The Weaver's wall coming out from Peyz. They look for Caliste.
Kick into the
seismic shove. What? Beautiful. Could be a 2v1 with Rhilech coming in from the side. Canna still has the flash, has the public execution. Smite out. Rhilech trying to get the chase down. There's the public execution, turning it back onto the Larssen. Seismic shove for the knockback. Mega Inferno Bomb coming in as well. And in the end, Canna falls. Great play from Navi. Capitalize on that weakness, but a good long-range ultimate here. In the end, Caliste couldn't lock Parus up for long enough. Busio, though, looking to lock up Maynter. Maynter needs to stack that passive up as quickly as possible. Exhaust dodges the Zenith Blade. Solid Flare, Deliverance goes in to try and dodge away on that stun. Yahoo and Busio running. The Dread return pulls back the Leona, and Rhilech is here to try and make this mouse feel some pain. Weaver's wall across. No escape for Busio. The Protoplasm harness will heal him up. But all that does is delay the inevitable. Navi with their 8th kill of the game.
Well, we saw Yahoo's wall, and he said, my wall is bigger. And shuts down that play from Busio. I was a bit surprised that Maynter went in with a Grim Deliverance, but just baited him in. Hits that W.
Dodging the solar flare there as well, so he wasn't stunned.
Yeah, absolutely. Buffering it. Now Yike wants to try to find a smite back
just
here.
walks in. It does, in fact, knock back onto Rhilech, who jumps out of the back of the pit. The Impel coming down as well. There's Mega Inferno Bomb. Rhilech able to get the Ripto. Maynter falling low as Canna forces him to flash out of the back of the pit. Canna flashing in. Yahoo there for the follow-up. Dash away with the safeguard out of Rhilech, who might just have to try and execute. Busio's going to try and stop him from doing it. Rhilech will die. His shutdown goes over to the Skana. Yahoo chasing Peyz alongside Canna. Another shutdown to KC.
Navi once again fighting off a clear call being made.
And the problem for Navi is it means they are late to this Drake. KC have started up, but now Navi have control over the river. Yike does have flash. Dragon's Rage available as well, and Yike gets the smite. Navi needed to keep him at bay. Dragon's Rage back onto Canna as they look for the chase here. Canna getting slowed by that Tempest. Cripple Seismic Shove knocks him back as well. Yike looks at the flank position. No impale for him, but Canna's already dead. Now Yike has to flash away. Mega Inferno Bomb not going to connect. In this moment is the fact they give up the 3rd Drake, because that just delays the game for 10 minutes. And we've seen from game 1 and from KC in the past that the more time you give them, more likely they are to be able to pull something out of the hat. This time, it's the Scorpion that's splattered down by Navi. They do go 3k ahead with the Ripto charge into mid as well. They're able to take that tower. They are still extending this gold lead piece by piece. The question is, can they keep up the momentum, or will KC find a trap to catch this mouse in?
Oh, does look like Parus has had some good plays this game. Busio, Rhilech does get it, but Sandy, well, the kick, Mega Inferno Bomb, and the Hextech Ultimatum still available for Navi. If they fight for his dragon, the ultimate advantage goes to Navi, but the summoner spells are in favor of KC.
Busio's Solar Flare about to come off cooldown though, so he does have more tool in that arsenal. Yike jumps on. Hextech Ultimatum coming down. Yike forced away and just dies to Sandy. Who has to flash the Seismic Shove as well. And that's all done for that fight. Navi will take their 3rd Drake and go to Ocean Soul Point.
I mean, he's walking into the enemy jungle while Canna is on the midway.
Yeah.
It's just very desynced from KC.
This has been a really bad series overall for Yike.
Yeah, it hasn't been
really struggled.
Hasn't been a great series so far. And what we saw game 1 from Navi, that was just this desync in teamfights. We're kind of seeing this game from KC. Yike wants to go for bot side and secure this tri-bush here that we're seeing right here. But in the end, Canna is just pushing mid. He has TP, sure, but he's not there with the team. Yeah. And he's just walking in by himself against the 6 Camille that just locks him down.
Maynter caught out. Public execution coming down as well. Rhilech is in the area, but I think he's given up the ghost on his top laner. Yahoo now on a rampage, 4-0-4. See resets happening at the 40-second mark. Public execution on Peyz. Peyz caught out a little bit. Rhilech is here to try and save his mid as the Seismic Shove doesn't connect. Dragon's Rage kick will get Canna under tower range, and now Sandy's coming across as well. And Canna has bitten off a little bit more than he can chew. And Navi are very willing to make him choke on it. Full of play onto Rhilech as well. Caliste begins to open up with the Curtain Call. Meanwhile on the backline, Peyz flashes away from the Impale. Parus puts Yahoo in the Hexagon Maiden. Canna trying to chase Sandy out, flashes out from that Mega Inferno Bomb. Rhilech still sitting in the back of the pit, and Yahoo is going to try and chase him down. Rhilech looked for the Sonic Wave, but couldn't land it. The shutdown goes to Caliste, and the Drake will go to KC. They'll try and chase Parus out of it as well. He's forced to hook shot wall dive to safety. That's the jungler down. KC might just turn their eyes straight towards the Baron.
NAVI just took a straight up 4v5. Maynter recalled there after getting chunked on mid. And NAVI did not mind at all taking that fight 4v5, getting punished.
They should have minded.
They should have left. If Maynter is leaving, you are not taking that fight.
Maynter now trying to get into the Baron fight. As somebody tries to join
What
as
do you
well.
do? But you don't have a jungler. What is your end game here? You cannot walk through the Onivia to contest this.
Kill them all. I guess
Okay, that is an end game, yeah. Maynter.
He looks for the Dread of Return, still doesn't get it. It did fall down to 4 HP.
That was close.
But then Jin took it, obviously, as is his right. And Sandy caught out now by Yahoo, making him down as well. Sandy has no mana. Why are you here with no mana? What?
And that is your...
Yahoo has egg. Parus is going to hookshot wall dive away, and we'll get the passive out of the Onivia. Like, there is something with NAVI, when it gets to like 25 minutes onwards, they just make some
Now Rhilech has no choice. Is he going to stay in the pit and give over the dragon, or is he going to try to hold his ground and go for the 50-50 steal? He goes for the former one and just gets absolutely marked.
Oh, great dodge with public execution there from Canna from the seismic shove. Maynter's still going to be able to chase him down for now. Gets the knock up. Canna trying to dash out. Still taken out while KC look for Parus. Busio gets in range for the shoot of daybreak. Fourth shot.
We're just getting caught everywhere this game.
Parus. And now the mid lane, the wave is getting pushed in. Poby's on his way back. Samdi has the Mega Inferno Bomb. He'll try and clear out bot side. A couple of the minions avoid it, which means Yahoo can continue to wail away at this tower. Caliste has a mid lane wave as well to take down this tier 2. Maynter continues to push in the top side, and KC with this Baron just shred through Navi's gold lead. It's just a cacophony of errors, to be honest.
Canna gets caught on top. Busio gets caught in the jungle. Someone dies on mid. Somebody on enemy raptors. It's just so many people making
in
space checking.
Parus is space checking. There's a Sunfire. Dodges it with the Hexagon Maiden. Busio going in. Maynter exhausted as well as Yahoo looks for the flank. Grim Deliverance coming out from Maynter. He's locked up and stunned into the wall, and Busio heals up with that Protoplasm harness. Meanwhile, a Crystallize on Sunday means that Yahoo gets to open up with the Frostbite, but Yahoo has to use the stopwatch to avoid the dreaded body. Curtains open. Caliste trying to close this game up, and he finds the snipe on Sunday. Poby follows suit into an early grave as Canna takes him out. And now NAVI only have 2 left, and KC have all 5 members to chase them down. Yike's going to get the stun onto Parus. Rhilech trying to get back to his fountain. The Impale goes wide. Busio trying to get across the wall with a Hex Flash. Parus also escaping with the hookshot wall dive, but KC, their intentions are not for the kills, they're for inhibitors instead.
I mean, the mouse got sent in, and Leona went on the mouse and created his absolutely winning fight for KC. They just have more items. They're 1.1k gold ahead only, but it feels like it's way more. They just look like
they're just going to win the game. They're just going to win the game. Maynter's up in 6 seconds. Parus is there trying to defend, but he's locked in his own fountain as KC once again from the jaws of defeat grasp victory here against NAVI. And NAVI will be kicking themselves. Both games were in their hands, and KC just ripped them right out.
And there's something so cinematic about